Hey everyone, this is Sean Miner, and you know what today is? It's Saturday, and we're gonna have a little rant live stream video because what happened last night was absolutely stupid by Triple H and the Khan and the others in WWE. Stupid. So right now we only have some WWE wrestlers have no longer with WWE anymore. What everybody can do right now, you guys can go to Triple H, yell at him, and tell him what he did. He made a mistake. This needs to stop, Triple H. Every time. Look how many times you've done this, Triple H. You released some of the best wrestlers, and now you do it again. Seriously. Triple H, you need to stop doing this. You know, I guarantee Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, they're not going to be happy with you, Triple H, because of what you did. You released their partner, Sonya Deville. You released Sonya Deville last night, and you also, Triple H, you also released Blair Davenport, who just got called up the roster last year. And now what you do, Triple H, you go and decide to release 5 superstars, including someone like Baron Corbin, gone. AOP, gone. Cedric Alexander, who just came back, and now look what you did, Triple H, you decided to release him. So, all these WWE fans are not going to be very happy with you, Triple H, you dummy. Because right now, I don't think some of the fans are not going to be very happy with you, Triple H, because you made a bad choice to release. You released Sonya Deville, and you also released Blair Davenport, Cedric Alexander, AOP, Duke Hudson, and you also released Baron Corbin. Seriously. Triple H, you just don't know how to run a company correctly. And I just don't like you, Triple H. We need Stephanie McMahon back. Because Stephanie could do better than you can there, Triple H. Period. I mean, as a WWE fan, I always cared about Sonya Deville and Blair Davenport. And their goal is that they won. That Blair Davenport never got a chance to go to WrestleMania. And look what she doesn't do. She doesn't get a chance to go to WrestleMania this year because of you, Triple H. You release her. You think you can do anything you want there, Triple H. You can't. Because what you do, it's kind of stupid. Because when you say, oh, I'm sorry, Sonya Deville, Blair Davenport, Cedric Alexander, and AOP, and Duke Hudson, I'm sorry that I had to release you, but your contract, that doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't. It doesn't make no sense, Triple H. You go and you say that you didn't want to decide to release your favorite wrestlers, and they had an opportunity to go to WrestleMania this year. Did they, Triple H? No. So it's like, right now, Blair Davenport is gone, okay? And you lost Sonya Deville, gone also. Cedric Alexander, gone. ALP, gone. Duke Hudson is also another one from NXT, gone. Because of you, Triple H, you're the one who does this. And I don't appreciate it, and I know all the fans do not appreciate it. So, let me get to all the ones who are gone, and you guys let me know down below the comments, are you happy with Triple H or not? So let's get into it. Baron Corbin. Here's another one from SmackDown. Got released. DIJAK also drafted to Raw. He's another one that got released he's another one got released. Blair Davenport. And what's up, Crystalline? And we got, I tell you guys, this WWE has gone down the drain, but Triple H does not need to do, he doesn't need to release all his favorite wrestlers. If you guys are new, go do me a favor. Go hit the squad button, smash the thumbs up, and let's talk about the deal of the WWE release today. Let's get into it. So currently, right now, the ones are gone. There's another, Elsa Dawn has also been released from WWE. So I don't know what the idea is with Triple H releasing the best player, his favorite wrestlers. They're gone. So Allison Dawn, she's been released from WWE, and I just don't know what the heck Triple H does. It's like, if he wants to run business, is he? No, he's not doing it. Let's see. Now, currently, but I don't know what the deal is with Triple H. Always has to do this stuff. Because every time Triple H does this, he thinks he's got to do Mr. Hot Shot. And then he's like, oh, because I'm the boss. No. So the ones that are gone from WWE are AOP, Paul Ellison, Sonya Deville, Blair Davenport, Cedric Alexander. All the ones are gone. And we can see a lot of things, who's gonna be gone. I don't know who's gonna be next. But this saying is ridiculous. And I say, if he wants to do this, Triple H can do what he wants. Because this thing every time Triple H does, this is what Sonya Deville had to say. Because Sonya Deville was on her Twitter and she says this. To be continue. That's what Sonya Deville has on her thing. But right now, Sonya Deville is no longer a WWE superstar. And you know what? Blame it on Triple H. And then Blair Davenport also says she did not have no ideas that she's going to be released from WWE. But I guarantee all these wrestlers deserve an op to come back. But I think this has been absolutely stupid that Triple H decided to make his change and says, oh, well, we're sorry, fans. All your favorite wrestlers are going to be released. Triple H. You know what? Triple H, you don't know how to run the business. You don't. You go to, and others, they don't like when you release their favorite wrestlers. They don't. And for me, I don't think it's not fair. If you guys are still in here, let me hear you. But it's just like when I say to myself, who's going to be the next WWE gets released? Right now, everybody can go on Twitter and go do us a favor. If you are a huge WWE fan, go write to Triple H and say, why would you release our favorite wrestlers? When Blair Davenport just got caught up last year, her contract for WWE was not up yet. Sonya Deville still had a long-time contract. Cedric Alexander had a long-time contract. AOP had a long-time contract. And Duke Hudson had another long-time contract. So it's like, this is what Triple H does. Triple H is being an idiot. He is. He decides to release mostly the good wrestlers, Sonya Deville. But there's a problem. There is. Right now, Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, they're the only ones left. Because Sonya Deville is not there anymore. What is it going to do with Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler? That their partner is gone. They can go to Triple H and say, thanks a lot, Triple H, you dum-dum. You release our partner. And then, I guarantee, Sonya Deville will not sign with WWE again. I have a feeling she'll probably continue. She'll probably stay home, figure out where wrestling brand she'll go. AEW, maybe. I have a feeling Blair Davenport, she might go to AEW. Cedric Alexander. Now, there's a twist for that. If Cedric Alexander goes to AEW, you know what you could see? The Hurt Business. They could unite at AEW. Because there's Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Bobby Lashley, and now if Cedric Alexander goes to AEW, he can unite as another member of the Hurt Business. If you remember, that team used to be on Raw and SmackDown. Now, what do I think is going to happen AOP? I think AOP, they just don't going to sign another contract with WWE. I think AOP is going to go to TNA, Impact Wrestling, or they'll probably go to AEW. But that's why I think it's going to happen. And now let's talk about Duke Hudson. I think his idea could be going down, like he can go to, maybe he could go to Impact Wrestling, TNA Wrestling, AEW, or because I know Duke Hudson would never sign another contract with WWE because ever since Triple H decided to take over WWE because of that deal with Vince McMahon, I think it's time for Stephanie McMahon to take over as, she needs to take over from Triple H. Stephanie McMahon, you can trust. Triple H, no. I don't care if Triple H isn't, he goes into the WWE Hall of Fame this year, right? I tell you one thing. Because a lot of fans are not going to be happy with Triple H after what he did. And I don't care. But Triple H, you need to stop making these bad WWE wrestlers to get released. You need to go on your phone, Triple H, and apologize to Blair Davenport, Sonya Deville, Cedric Alexander, AOP, and Duke Hudson. Because what you did is you decided to release the best wrestlers that there was. And we could have used Duke Hudson when the WWE draft came up. But now we can't. Unbelievable, Triple H. You're just stupid. And you decided to go say, well, I'm going to release all the favorite, what's best for business. You think everybody cares about that? I don't care about it, and I do not care. It's what goes on with this business. It's ridiculous. You may look like you can say that, oh, because it was my idea. Yeah. And you're like, well, I don't think I can do it again. I'm like, you couldn't do it anyway, Triple H. And for me, I have respect for all the women's division. I have respect to Sonya Deville. I have respect for Blair Davenport. And now look what you do, Triple H. You go behind and you go everywhere, Triple H. You just go anywhere to get released. But you think this is a good idea for you, Triple H? It's not. But for me, as WWE fans, we're going to tell everybody that everybody knows what's going to go on. And Triple H, you ain't going to have much fans left in WWE if you keep releasing all these favorite WWE wrestlers. And I'm sure I ain't going to, for my idea is, I was thinking about getting Sonya Deville stuff, but now that Sonya Deville is gone, it's like, what the heck is next? And you know what, Triple H? You get rid of more WWE wrestlers, nobody ain't gonna be happy with you. If you go into the WWE Hall of Fame, you know what everybody, those fans are gonna do to you, Triple H? They're gonna be booing at you. Because what you did wrong, you released their favorite wrestlers. So, I guarantee there's a lot of people gonna be angry with Triple H, and they should be. They should be. Triple H, you stop releasing your favorite wrestlers, and you're gonna say, "Oh, because of business." It doesn't make no sense, Triple H. None of it. It doesn't make no sense at all. So, I'll be back on live for you guys tomorrow when the Super Bowl is on. We're gonna be live. So, take care, everybody. Do me a huge favor. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Leave good comments. And if you're ready, I'll do more later. And you know what? If you guys are angry at Triple H, You should tell him how you feel. And then we're going to talk about more stuff coming up. Take care.